now let's just have a little bit of fun talking about Jeff Bezos. Although this clip oddly makes me kind of sad. It's sad.
No, I'm very sad after this clip.
Yes.
It's funny. It's like I can't stop laughing at it. And when I'm not watching it, I want to watch it again because of how bad it is. But when I start watching it, I'm like, oh, this is horrible. Why am I watching this?
So, yes, it's a train wreck. It's like a dark comedy distilled into a small clip. Jeff Bezos returned from space again. And he had William Shatner of Star Trek fame, who is 90 years old, which I did not realize.
Star Trek's an old show.
Yeah, and he looks great. Bezos had him on the aircraft as a way to create publicity, but Shatner was excited by this experience because who wouldn't be emotional and in awe when you go to space and see the globe. That's like, I mean, but it's another day at the office for this psychopath Bezos.
But I mean, yeah, Shatner, just a hero of many children. I mean, I didn't really watch Star Trek, but as far as like the imaginative space of space itself, you know, this is a guy who saw, I mean, 90 years old. You've seen a pretty amazing slice of American history with regards to those, particularly space travel and NASA and stuff like that, and you helped people imagine that. And so you would imagine like you would have something kind of profound to say after going up and down in basically a very elaborate hot air balloon.
Right. The leading man on one of the two biggest sci-fi star franchises, Star Trek and Star Wars, comes with Jeff Bezos. And anybody with a pulse who was able to give someone like that, an icon, an opportunity to actually be in space when he is known for being a part of a franchise that takes place in space and had such a cultural impact on so many people, they would be humbled. They would be interested in their experience. Not Jeff.
Not only is it different than what you thought, it happens so quickly. You know what the impression I had that I never expected to have is you're shooting up.
Oh my God!
Give me a champagne bottle.
Come here. I want one. I want to hear this. Here. You want a little of this? Okay.
No. Oh my God. Dudes rock.
Oh, and Shatner.
The champagne showers have begun. Smiles all around.
We never get to find out what the impression Shatner never expected to have was. We just never get to find out.
He's crying. He's crying about how beautiful it was. And Jeff's like, God, do I have to keep... I want one!
That's like the writing style of like Grand Theft Auto like franchise. Like, look at this dumb oligarch that like can't prioritize between hearing a national treasure speak about a transcendent moment he just had that you included him on so he could basically have it, and you need to I mean, frankly, not even spray it that well champagne twice. I mean, normal guy.
I mean, it's the narcissism of it, of course, is what's jarring. But like you mentioned this before the show too, just respect for your elders.
Yeah, this makes me want to call my grandparents.
Again, he's 90 years old, and you've got to just listen to him talk about his experience a little bit there. It's unbelievable. But I mean, he just wants to revel in his own glory of his own creation, Jeff Bezos.
Yeah. People are saying that Shatner does get the opportunity to go on later, but I think it speaks for itself.
I definitely do.
In the middle of saying the one thing I was not expecting to experience, and then Jeff is like, "Oh, I want to hear this." I want to hear it.
Yeah.
I mean, Jeff Bezos shouldn't be allowed to command this amount of sort of economic priorities of the globe anyway, but certainly not if this is the way he's going to appreciate it, like a 13-year-old.
Yes, and obviously, but I'm not. I think we're gonna cancel Jeff Bezos after this. Don't you think, Matt?
Yeah, I think this is the last straw.
This is the last straw. You had a bunch of chances. And now, with William Shatner standing right there, to disrespect him like this, now I don't mess with you anymore.
Being one of the largest scale coercers of labor in the world, I mean, that almost enough in and of itself, Mr. Bezos, but you disrespect Shatner like this.
Yeah, I mean, I was willing to give you another chance.